Show ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Adam Frazier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now the first pitch, and he lays off there 1-0.
Count 1-0.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. The 2-1. This one's flared toward left center. Crawford onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
No balls, 2 strikes. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Bottom of the 1st, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Now to the plate, Lamont Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Yastrzemski started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Kuhl has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. That misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here it comes. 1-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Weak grounder back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Leading off for the Pirates, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, John Nogowski, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Gamble, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Drilled to the right side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Kevin Newman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Chad Kuhl, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 0 for 4.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Now the 2-1. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
This is foul right side. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So next to hit is Donovan Solano, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We play 2.5. No score on the show. And now in the box, Steven Duggar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Steven Duggar.
First pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Kevin Gossman. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next to start, the first baseman,
Lamont Wade Jr., the batter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Nagowski has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to stand in is Mike Yastrzemski. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Duggar at second with 2 down. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. Liner toward right center. Polanco gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Giants leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now to the plate, here is Gregory Polanco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Hit in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Dickerson's on the move, and that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Dickerson, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Standing in now, John Nogowski, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball right side. He's got it to Crawford for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pirates on top, 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Buster Posey.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he falls behind 0-2. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. So now here is Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds, and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1 home. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, here is Chad Kuhl. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Number 39, Chad Kuhl.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the pitch.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here's the 1-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. At the plate now is Donovan Solano. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now back, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Kevin Gossman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Now here's the first offering. In there for strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Reynolds on at first, nobody out. 3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Gone! So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Number 43 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 43.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he got him. Next up is Ben Gamel. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Still only one out in the inning. Ground ball left side. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, John Nogowski. Ball one to start the at-bat. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. High in the air out to center field. Duggar giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Next to hit, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-0 Pittsburgh.
Leading up for the Giants, the first baseman, Lama
Here it comes. Lamont Wade is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Popped him up. Nogowski waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike.
So next to bat will be Mike Yastrzemski. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking him deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next, here is Buster Posey. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next,
Now at the plate is Alex Dickerson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
At the plate now, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Yastrzemski at second. Dickerson at first. 2 out in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. They're down 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
the pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
First pitch on the way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So here's Adam Frazier. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery.
That's a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0. Key Brian Hayes is on deck. A runner at second. Nobody out. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Austin Slater is going to have to enter the ball game here, as he'll take over in left following the injury. In now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
John Brebbia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Gregory Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Reynolds on third with 2 out. And that one yanked just foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fouled off. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, the left fielder, Ben.
So now into the box is Ben Gamel, singled in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar coming in. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, John Nagowski. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Pirates lead it 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
Third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Second baseman.
Ready now is Donovan Solano. He flew out in his last AB. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
And this is taken for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Tyro Estrada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Up next, the first baseman.
Up next, Lamont Wade. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Clay Holmes is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jared Oliva is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Wade stands at second with 2 gone. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Buster Posey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping up is Buster Posey. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run home run off the bat of Buster Posey. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Polanco. And no one will track it down. Very weakly on the ground. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Giants 5. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now it'll be Kevin Newman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Jared Oliva, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and that liner caught him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next to dig in, Adam Frazier, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch, down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Giants 5. Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the AB now. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. The 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
The 1-2 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here now the 2-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Crawford gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 7.
Jason Bosler will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Stepping in next, Donovan Solano, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here to Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Number 6. Steven Duggar.
Next up, Steven Duggar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Men on third with 2 down. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
The 2-1.
That's bullshit.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Number 52.
David Bednar trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Kurt Casale will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kurt Casale.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And they're runners at the corners now. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the stretch. And he watches a splitter for a called 3rd strike, and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Jason Vosler is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to hit is Brian Reynolds. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch on its way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Gregory Polanco will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. Alvarez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's a 9-year major league vet. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Reynolds at third with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swinging bunt. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing in the Pittsburgh ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance here for the Giants. They're on the short end of a 7-5 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 5.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Lamont Wade.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Fouled off. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, it'll be Buster Posey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last strike here for the Giants. Another one sent foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Way outside. 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action, 12 total runs scored on the board, and a pretty close finish to boot.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Pittsburgh used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Chad Kuhl takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Pick up the pace. 2 team ain't enough. 4 top team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, that ball gone. The alien beamed it up.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.